Welcome, Ayubowan. Today's lesson is a very nice and interesting topic, love. Right? ආදරය ගැන තමයි අද speaking lesson එක තියෙන්නේ. So, let's have a look at the first activity. Question 1, their wedding. Describe each wedding and give reasons. State which one you prefer the most. So this seems like a forest wedding. This seems like more like a hall wedding, like a reception. This is more like a beach wedding, a cruise wedding. Which one do you prefer? I prefer the beach wedding, okay? Because I think it's very nice. I think the view is nice. And I like the simplicity of beach weddings. So I prefer the beach wedding. හරි දැන් මෙතන තියෙන්නේ නිකම් jungle වගේ wedding එකක් මෙතන නිකන් reception hall එකක තියෙන wedding එකක් මේක beach wedding එකක් මේක cruise wedding එකක් ඉතින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්න ඕනේ මොන එකටද ඔයගොල්ලෝ වැඩියෙන්ම කැමති ඇයි කියලා දැන් මම කැමති beach wedding එකට මොකද ඒකේ view එක ලස්සනයි හුලං එනවා simple decor තියෙන්නේ සහ it looks very nice and soothing and relaxing. නිකන් හරිම relaxed environment එකක්. ඉතින් මම ඒකට කැමතියි. දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ කැමති එක තෝරලා ඕගොල්ලෝ ඇයි ඒකට කැමති කියන එක හේතු දක්වන්න ඕනේ. Right? So this lesson won't be a very long lesson. It's a very simple and easy lesson. Okay? Right. So describe your wedding or a recent wedding you have been to, type of event, where it was held, who was there, menu, decorations, other information. So, එක්ක තමන්ගේ wedding එක ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්, එක්ක තමන්ගේ recent wedding එකක් ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. So you can say, well, I went to my friend's wedding, okay, and it was held at water's edge. All our friends and her relatives were there at the wedding. And you can talk about the menu, how the food was, what kind of meat, veggie items there was, right? And anything like the starters, you can talk about all of that, okay? And then the desserts, decorations, and any other information and how you felt about it. Was it a good wedding? Did you enjoy yourself? How did you feel? What is the best age to get married? Oh, scary question, right? I don't think there's like an ideal age to get married, but I think when you know it's the right time, you could get married. But definitely in Sri Lanka, you have to be above 18 years old to get married, and that is like the age, legal age for you to get married and to give consent. So for me, I think people should get married when they're established, when they're finished doing all that they really want to do, explore the world, and then get married. So I don't really think that there is a best age for people to get married. දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඕනනම් හරියට වයසක් ඕගොල්ලෝගේ හිතේ තියෙනවා නම් you can say that this is the age you should get married. Do you think weddings in your country waste lots of money? Why? I personally think they do waste a lot of money. You know, we have such a lot of people coming in and we've got all the glamour going on, you know, beautifully dressed and deco and huge cake and, you know, lots of things for the menu. But I think the wedding should be more simple, okay? Because when I was abroad, I've seen people getting married and their weddings are so simple, right? So nice, and it's less stressful. So I think we waste a lot of money by trying to make others happy and trying to put off this huge show, whereas the whole idea of the wedding should be that you are happy and it's simple and it's nice. Who should pay for the wedding cost? Why? I think the couple should pay for the wedding cost because it's their wedding, okay? But I think in Sri Lanka, it has a different concept altogether. Different countries have different ways and how they express this and what they believe in. But for me, I feel the couple should bear the wedding cost. Okay? Right. Practice question 2. Online dating versus blind dating. Now, you know what blind dating is because we've had a look at it in our vocab lesson. Have you ever experienced online dating? I personally have not experienced online dating. If not, what do you think about meeting someone through the internet? Great. If you meet the right person, good. But, sometimes it could be scary because you don't really know who you're dealing with, right? So, I really haven't experienced online dating. I don't think I would because I feel it's quite scary. But for some people, it's great. I know people who have met online and they're doing extremely well, okay? So watch the video, explain what happens in the short story. Do most blind dates go well? Why or why not? Right, so shall we have a look at the video? Right, I played for a few seconds. You can watch it and it's a homework for you. Watch it and see what happens in the short story and determine, do blind dates go well? What do you think about it? Why or why not? Let's have a look at the video. Right, so you can watch the whole video, right? What do you think about it? So you could watch and explain the short story. It's a very nice short story, right? So have a look at it and then decide, are blind dates good or bad? Does it go well? And what is your opinion about it? Okay? I think some blind dates go really well, but some don't, right? If you meet the right person, I think it goes perfectly well. Question 3, love debates. What do you think about these statements? මේ statements ගැන ඕගොල්ලෝ හිතන දේ ඕගොල්ලෝ කියන්න ඕනේ. True love is hard to find. ඇත්ත ආදරේ හොයන්න අමාරුයි. What do you think? Love is blind. ආදරේ අන්ධයි. Marriage makes love disappear. කසාද වැන්දහම ආදරේ නැති වෙනවා. Happy marriage is based on love. සතුටුදායක කසාදයක් රැඳෙන්නේ ආදරය මත. Money can buy love. සල්ලි වලට ආදරය මිලදී ගත හැක. Love at first sight does not exist. දැකපු ගමන් ඇතිවන ආදරයක් ඇත්තටම ලෝකෙ කොහෙවත්වත් නැහැ. Love conquers all things. ආදරය අනිත් හැම දේම ජය ගන්නවා. First love is impossible to forget. ප්‍රථම ආදරය අමතක කරන්න හරිම අමාරුයි. There must be no secrets between people who love each other. රහස් තියෙන්න හොඳ නැහැ ආදරය කරන දෙන්නෙක් අතර. Love is like a flower. Once you pick it, it slowly dies. ආදරය හරියට මලක් වගේ කඩාගත්තට පස්සේ ඒක චුට්ට චුට්ට මැරෙනවා. Right, so you need to tell me what you think about it, right? So true love is hard to find. What do you think? I think some people do actually find a true love, right? So I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I do say it's hard to find. Yes, I do agree. Love is blind. I also agree with that because sometimes when we are in love, we work with our heart more than our head. So even though sometimes we see what's in front of us, we don't really want to accept it. I think තමන්ගේ අදහස් ප්‍රකාශ කිරීමයි වඩාත් වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. හරිද වැරදිද කියන එක නෙවෙයි. So I want you to think about these statements, right? And talk about it. මොකද මං කතා කරන එක නෙවෙයි statements දුන්නහම ඕගොල්ලෝ කරන්න ඕනේ මෙහෙමයි lesson එකේ. ඒ මාතෘකාව ලියලා ඒකට අදාළ vocab ලියලා record yourself and listen to yourself, right? So it would be nice if you could send it through or post it as a comment so that we could have we could listen to it and give you some feedback. හැබැයි එහෙම නැත්නම් make sure you ask someone to give you feedback. මොකද speaking කියන skill එක තමන්ට record කරලා අහලා improve කරගන්න පුළුවන්, right? Marriage makes love disappear. I don't think so. I think once people get married, their love should grow, right? Because you get kids and you're involved in your life more. So I think it should really grow. මම මේ කෙටි උත්තර දෙන්නේ ඕගොල්ලෝ ඊට වඩා explain කරන්න ඕනේ. Happy marriage is based on love. I also feel that, right? That it should purely be based on love, and without love, there is no existence, right? Money can buy love. I don't think money can buy love at all because it's what you fear. Just because someone gives you money or spend money, that doesn't mean you will love the person. Love at first sight does not exist. I don't think so. I think maybe some people find love at first sight. Love conquers all things. I don't think it conquers all things, but I think if you have love, you could talk to each other and try to solve a lot of things. First love is impossible to forget. I don't think so, right? I don't think it's impossible to forget. It might be hard to forget, but not really impossible, okay? I strongly believe that there should be no secrets between husband and wife, but when you love each other, sometimes you might not want to tell things to each other because you're scared to lose each other. But I think, you shouldn't really have secrets. You should be able to share your life with each other. I don't think love is like a flower. Once you pick it, it dies slowly. I don't think so. What I feel is love grows as you grow older together, right? So I really don't think it dies off. Right. So we're nearly coming to the end of our lesson, right? So practice question 4. Love has no labels. Love එකට අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ආදරයට labels නැහැ, right? Watch the video and discuss what you see. Do you agree that love has no labels? So let's have a look at the video, and I'll just we watch it for a few seconds only. You can watch it slowly, the whole one, right? Right, okay. So basically, what the video shows you is that love has no labels, right? Love has no age limit. Love has no disability. Love has no race. Love has no religion. Love is a universal language, right? ඉතින් video එකෙන් පෙන්නන්න හදන්නේ ආදරයට මොකක්ද අපි කියන්නේ age limit එකක් නැහැ, right? ඉතින් වයස් සීමාවක් නැහැ. ආදරයට ආගමක් නැහැ. ආදරයට ජාතියක් නැහැ. ආදරයට අපිට තියෙන එක එක disabilities. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට ඇස් පේනවද නැද්ද, ඇවිදින්න පුළුවන්ද නැද්ද කියන එක නැහැ, right? ආදරය කියන්නේ ලෝකයේ ඕනම කෙනෙක්ට තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් භාෂාවක්, right? So do you agree that love has no labels? I agree that love has no labels, right? So love is just a feeling, and it does not think about religion, race, gender, age, all of that, okay? So what I feel is that love is a universal thing or a language that everyone understands. Now, I don't want to talk too much about controversial topics because I said love has, it doesn't set boundaries for gender. මම ඒක වැඩිදුර කතා කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ because people have different views about it, right? So I don't want to get into that box at this point, right? මොකද ඕගොල්ලෝ යන්නේ speaking exam එකකට මිසක් cultural event එකකටවත් ඒකකටවත් නෙවෙයි. හින්දා තමන් express කරන views තමන්ට ගැලපෙන විදියට තමන්ට හිතෙන විදියට express කරන්න පුළුවන්. But I don't want to jump into that. මම නම් වැඩි අය ගැන කතා කරන්නේ නැතුව I would talk about the other things like race, religion. මම gender කියන එක කිව්වේ මොකද ලෝකේ තියෙන දෙයක් හින්දා and I want to make sure that I expose you to that. හරි? But it's your own view to talk about it and think about it, right? Talk about a person you love a lot, right? So it can be your father, you love a lot. It can be your sibling. It can be your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, okay? තමන් වැඩිපුරම ආදරය කරන කෙනා ගැන කතා කරන්න. So part 2 එකකට එන්න පුළුවන් probable question එකක්. Describe a couple you know who have a happy marriage. So a couple that I don't know them quite personally, but I assume and I think that they're happy because that's what I see, right? And he's like a lecturer who has taught me. And for me as a student, I used to always imagine and think, oh wow, he's having a good life. And that was like an example for me in my life, right? So I'm not going to quote the name, right, obviously. But if you were at the exam, Mogul exam mein hitiya na, you can quote the name as well, right? And talk about it and how you know them and what they usually do together, right? And how you feel. එහෙම කෙනෙක් ගැන දන්නේ නැත්නම් තමන් හිතින් හිතලා imaginative couple එකක් ගැන හරි කතා කරන්න exam එකට ආවොත්, right? And my last question for you today with this lesson of love is Valentine's Day. Right? ඉතින් ලෝකෙ හැමෝම සමරනවා පෙබරවාරි 14 Valentine's Day. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Why or why not? Now if I go to talk about this bunny teacher මේවා උගන්වනවා teacher මෙහෙම promote කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. I'm not promoting anything, okay? ඉතින් එක එක cultures වලින් එන්නේ, right? මම ඇවිල්ලා ඕගොල්ලෝව expose කරන්න ඕනේ තියෙන විවිධ දේවල් වලට. තමන්ගේ මතේ මේක speaking test එකක් හින්දා තමන්ට තමන්ගේ මතේ express කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? So for me, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but yes, I do celebrate it, but not like in a big scale, right? Because for me, I feel I've been loved every day, right? So I don't need a special day, but people celebrate it. Some people say that Valentine's Day is purely commercial, while others say such occasions are important. What is your opinion, right? සමහරක් අය කියනවා මේක commercial වලට විතරක් තියෙන දවසක්, සමහරක් අය කියනවා ඒක වැදගත් කියලා. දැන් මම නම් හිතන්නේ මේ වගේ දවස් හරි තියෙන්න ඕනේ. මොකද සමහරක් මිනිස්සුන් ඉන්නවා ආදරේ ඇත්තටම ලැබෙන්නේ නැති අය. ඉතින් එක දවසක් හරි ඒගොල්ලන්ට ආදරේ ලැබෙනවා කියන්නේ ඒක ලොකු දෙයක්. Right? So what I feel is these special days, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, right? Thanksgiving Day, these special days should be celebrated so that they understand the value of being loved, right? And they pass it from one generation to another. And also teach them that you don't love just for one day, but you need to show love for your loved ones throughout the year. What is the best way to celebrate love? By treating someone well, okay? By expressing that you love them, caring for them, sharing your life with them, right? Understanding them, okay? Having empathy. ඉතින් ඒවයින් තමයි අපිට ආදරේ පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් නැතුව ලොකු diamond ring එකක් ලොකු diamond necklace එකක් ගෙනල්ලා ආදරේ පෙන්වනවට වඩා තමන්ගේ ජීවිතේ මම හිතන්නේ ආදරය කරුණාව ඒකේනම තේරුම් අරගෙන ඒ කෙනාට honest විදියට ජීවත් වෙලා එකට ඉන්න පුළුවන් නම් that is love, right? ඒ ඇවිල්ලා husband and wife යාළුවන්ගේ බැඳීම් වෙනස්, දරුවන්ගේ ආදරය වෙනස්, අම්මලා තාත්තලාගේ ආදරය වෙනස්, right? So ආදරය කිව්වහම it's a big area. Okay? මේ husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend විතරක් නෙවෙයි ලෝකේ තියෙන එකම ආදරය. That's not the only love. We love our parents, we love our cousins, we love our siblings, we love our kids, right? We love our neighbors, we love the animals, we love the earth, we love the trees, the flowers, right? ඒ හැමදේම ආදරය දක්වනවා කියන්නේ that's a big feeling. Okay? What is the best Valentine's Day gift you have received? Why? If you haven't received a gift, what would you like to get? So, Mama කැමතිම දේවල් තමයි මල්. So, each year for Valentine's Day, I get a huge bouquet of flowers and I love flowers, right? So, that's the best gift that I have got and I really love it because I love flowers. Okay? Right, so you can talk about things that you have got. ලැබිලා නැත්නම් what you would like to get. Okay? Now, please bear in mind that this lesson was done purely for teaching purpose, right? නැතුව මේ cultural conflicts ඇති කරන්න නෙවෙයි. Lesson එක මම මාතෘකාව කරගත්තේ මොකද IELTS speaking වලට එන්න පුළුවන් මාතෘකාවක් හින්දා, right? So, I have to expose you to language and questions that could come for the exam, right? ඒ හින්දා තමයි ඒ videos, ඒ language points මම share කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Right? So with that, we come to the end of a really interesting lesson, love.